Hi friends!
Welcome back to
My Zone Active Kids,
where we actively invest in your future. Whose future?
Your future.
Welcome back to your favorite show, friends. We are so excited to be here today, and this month's topic is just so exciting that today we're going to have a blast. Now, I'm Blue, and I'm joined by my favorite friend, Georgie. Now, Georgie, today's topic is about dough.
Dough.
We are getting into the kitchen.
Oh, I love to be in the kitchen.
But before we get into this nice topic, friends, why don't we look at a few important things, such as, don't forget to catch us on Dstv channel 285 and Gotv channel 25 at 10 a.m. every day, Monday to Friday, for your best episodes.
Yes.
What else, Georgie?
And also, they can catch us on YouTube in case they miss the episode, and also on One Up To, and on Info.
We forgot.
Yes.
We forgot to tag these people. Guys, do you want a cool, awesome bag? I mean, my name is Blue, and I have a blue bean bag. And they're so comforting, right?
Yes.
Just sit. Don't forget, if you want one of these bean bags, you can also email them at info@kickstart.nam for an awesome bean bag with your favorite color.
Yes.
Friends.
And your favorite friend.
Yes, and your favorite friend. Now, friends, let's dive into this episode as we talk about dough in the kitchen.
Okay, when you are talking about dough, I already am imagining my favorite cake and favorite cookies.
Ooh, what are your favorite cookies?
Oh, my favorite cookies is anything that have white chocolate. Yes.
Maybe we can come up with a song for that.
Yes.
What do we do to make dough? Mix.
Mix dough. Wait, what? Dough? How do we mix it? We add.
Mix dough. Sugar, salt, water.
Yes.
Yeah, let's start.
Let's go.
Mix dough. Sugar, salt, water. Mix dough. Sugar, salt, water. Did you get that song, friends?
Yes,
that was so awesome. We are singers.
We are
High
singers.
five. Okay.
So, also, that song just reminds you when, for example, you want to make your bread or cookies, you just sing it and you already know what you need.
Ooh, name them. Sugar,
Salt, water, flour.
to
Yes.
make the dough.
And you can also put in some eggs if you want.
Yes, for that fluffy, nice texture.
Yes.
All right, friends. So I have a question for you, Georgie. What is your favorite dough thing to eat?
Like I said, I love cake and I love cookies. I will die for cookies.
I think, remember that day when our friend Amazing, you guys know Amazing, right? Our friend Amazing gave us some Oreo cookies.
Yes.
And they
Oreo
had
cookies.
white cream on them, and that's your favorite.
And that's my favorite.
I love chocolate though.
What do you enjoy about chocolate?
It's just so creamy and chocolatey, and I just love it.
You just love it. Yes, friends.
Now, if you could invent a dough pastry, what would you make?
I think I will make Georgie cookies.
What?
So Georgie cookies are a mixture of different flavors.
Oh my goodness. So we could have some strawberries, some white chocolate.
Some different flavors, you know.
It would look so nice, so yummy.
Yeah.
But friends, we're so excited for this episode, and we will catch you right after our favorite friends Zaki and Zoe tell us a story.
Yes, let's move on to the story time.
Chill Sessions is a music video countdown where we count down the top 5 Namibian music videos for the week. On the show, we also get to interview artists who are behind these music videos. The show airs every Saturday at 7 p.m. on NTV.
Zaki, do you remember the story about little Tuli and her doughy adventure?
Oh, yes. Tuli wanted to bake like a grandma, right?
That's right. One chilly morning, Tuli woke up and told her granny, "Granny, I want to learn how to make your famous vetkoek."
And Granny smiled and said, "It all starts with dough, my dear."
Tuli ran to the kitchen, ready to get messy. She poured flour into a big bowl.
But then, oops, she spilled it everywhere. "That's okay," said Granny. "Baking is messy sometimes."
Granny taught Tuli to add yeast, sugar, warm water, and a bit of oil.
And don't forget the kneading. Tuli had to squish and press the dough for 10 whole times.
She said, "My arms are tired, Granny." And Granny said,
And that's the secret ingredient: hard work and love.
After kneading, they left the dough to rest under a cloth.
Tuli kept picking. "Is it growing yet? Is it ready?"
Granny laughed. Good dough takes time, just like good things in life.
When the dough was finally ready, they rolled it into little balls.
And Granny said, "Make sure they're all the same size or they'll cook unevenly."
Tuli tried her best, but one was big as her first.
Granny giggled. "That one's yours, my big baker."
Then came the fun part. They placed the balls into the hot oil.
Tuli stepped back when it sizzled. Psh! Whoa! It's alive! She laughed.
"Not alive, just cooking," Granny winked.
As the vetkoek turned golden brown, the smell drifted outside.
Some neighbors peeked over the fence, sniffing the air.
Tuli waved and said, "Come try some, I made it."
Everyone got a taste, and one uncle said, "This reminds me of your granny when she was young."
Tuli's eyes lit up. "Really? Then I'm baking her memories too?"
That's so sweet, Zoe. It's like the recipe carries a little piece of history.
"Yes," Granny said. "Every time we bake, we keep our stories warm and alive."
Tuli smiled and said, "Then I want to bake every weekend."
Granny chuckled. "As long as you clean the kitchen too."
Flour footprints everywhere.
And even dough on Tuli's elbow.
But no one minded. It was a happy mess.
They all sat under the mango tree, eating vetkoek and apricot jam.
Tuli looked around and whispered, "This is the best day ever."
And Granny squeezed her hand and said, "That's the secret ingredient, family."
A recipe full of love, laughter, and maybe a little sticky dough.
Now that's a dough surprise we'll never forget.
That was fun. Let's go over to our friends to see what they're up to. Hey friends! Oh, we just had a very good story time from our favorite friends, Zaki and Zoe. Ah, do you love Zaki and Zoe?
They teach us so much through their amazing stories.
Yes, especially how they talked about baking and how they learn all things baking.
Yeah.
I just love it.
It's so interesting, and I can't wait for another story time with them.
Me too.
But I was thinking, don't you one day want to open a bakery?
Yes, of course I want to. Where else will I sell my Georgie cookies?
Friends, would you buy a Georgie cookie if he opened up a bakery?
I'm sure they will. I can tell.
You guys are good friends. So, I think we could name it the Georgie Bakery Room.
Yes.
The Georgie Bakery Room.
Ooh.
I don't know. I just feel like it's a catchy name. What do you think?
Yeah, I do think the same way. I just would love if it would be painted blue and white. You are my favorite friend, blue, and my favorite chocolate is white. So it'll be nice.
It would be so nice. That bakery would look so nice. But besides the Georgie cookies, what else would you sell?
I will sell cake. I will sell junkies. Fat cakes.
Ooh, yes. Have you ever tasted a fat cake, guys? You know what a junkie is?
A junkie?
It's so nice, especially with winter coming up. Those are the best dough treats with a cup of tea.
With a cup of tea and some butter
so
on it.
nice. So nice. It would be so nice.
Yes, friends.
But do you think it's more fun to bake?
Or to eat what you baked?
Yes.
I would enjoy all of them.
I think I love to bake. I don't really like sweet treats.
Really?
No.
So you would love to make me cookies?
Yes, I actually make muffins. It's just I stopped for a bit because I don't know, I never really had the time. Because of school, friends. I had a lot of homework. I had so much homework, but now my homework is done. Maybe I can bake something this Friday.
And I would love to eat.
Oh, it will be so delicious. I love fresh oven-made muffins.
Okay, friends. So we are going to...
Wait, what are we going to? Friends, do you know the segment that's after this? Oh, we'll find out.
We'll find out.
See you in the next segment.
See you guys.
Good day, viewers, and welcome to this week's edition of Erongo Talk. My name is Leandria Mouwer. I am your host, Frida Moloto.
I am Emerita Shikesho.
I am Patricia Tanapo. Now, as usual, we bring you the latest news, some sports news, as well as the weather and tides.
Om die eerste wen te kry, is 'n goeie gevoel, man.
Is that the goal, Joy?
Yes, that is currently the goal.
Phenomenal. I feel nice creative team.
To catch up for more news stories, visit our online channel, oneup2.com, or you can visit our website at www.erongo.com.na. Alternatively, you can check out our DSTV channel, channel 285, and Gotv, channel 25.
Hello, 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 how are you? I'm good, I'm good, I'm great, I'm great, I'm wonderful, hooray! Hello, 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 how are you? I'm good, I'm good, I'm great, I'm great, I'm wonderful, hooray!
Hi, friends. My name is Zoe.
And my name is Zaki. And we are
niece and
nephew.
Zaki, today we're talking about dough.
Dough? Like the kind you eat?
Yes, dough is what we use to make things like bread, vetkoek, and pies.
Oh, Is it that squishy stuff that you mix and knead?
Exactly. First, you need flour, water, and sometimes yeast.
Yeast. That's the stuff that makes dough grow, right? Like magic.
Not magic. Science. The yeast makes bubbles that puff up the dough.
So the dough goes from a tiny bowl to a big bowl. Fluffy pillow.
That's right. But it needs to take time to rise. Dough likes to rest in a warm place.
Just like me under a blanket in winter.
Yes, dough likes warmth. Then we shape it and cook it, bake or fry.
And then we eat it. My favorite part.
Mine too. But remember, making dough teaches us patience and care.
And it's even more fun when you share it with others.
That's the dough doing spirit, Zaki.
Ha ha ha. You are cheering for yourself now.
I'm a dough expert now. Next stop, baker's hat and all. Dough likes warmth. Then we shape it and cook it, bake it or fry. And then we eat it, my favorite part.
Mine too. But remember, making dough teaches us patience and care. And it's even more fun when you share it with others.
That's the dough doing spirit, Zaki.
Ha ha! You are cheering for yourself now.
Of course, I'm a dough expert now. Next stop, baker's hat and all. Then you'll need to then I'll need an apron too, Mr. Flower Face.
Hey, that flower jumped at me, I swear.
Sure it did. But flour does like to fly around when you're mixing too fast.
So slow and steady is the way.
Yep. Just like when you stir oshikandela or porridge, patience makes it smooth.
And don't forget to taste with your nose first.
The smell of fresh fat cook is the best.
Better than my uncle's fish soup.
Maybe, but only if you share it with a smile.
Okay, so rule number 1, always smile when you share your dough.
And rule number 2, never eat all the fat cook before your friends arrive.
I might need to work on that one.
That's why we practice sharing. Makes everything taste better.
Even spinach?
Especially spinach. If it's in a pie with yummy dough.
Oh, now I want to try making spinach pies.
Great idea. You can add cheese or tomato to...
Or kapana meat?
Oh, that would be delicious.
Zoe, are we turning into dough chefs?
I think we already are, Chef Zaki and Chef Zoe at your service.
Okay, friends, now let's go to active activities. Hi friends, and we are now having active activity. So do you know what we are going to do today?
I'm so excited to see what we're going to
Okay, then let me explain it to you. So it's called 2 truths and 1 lie. So I will say 3 statements. So from the 3 statements, you have to guess which 2 is the truth and which statement is a lie. So this is, I'm super excited because I want to see if I'm able to lie to you.
And I have to guess. Friends,
Yes.
are you going to help me?
You guys need to help her.
They're going to help me. Start.
Okay, the first one is my favorite cookies is anything made of white chocolate. The second one is I love baking. And the third one is okay, I'm trying to think harder. Okay, the third one will be I love to read.
This is such an easy one. I got this. You don't like reading.
Oh, God, how did you know that?
Because I know you love chocolate, and with the baking, you like it, but don't really like it. But yeah, you don't really like reading. But friends, it's important to read. Even if we don't like to read, we need to read.
I always read, guys, but I don't like reading.
No?
Okay, yeah, it's your turn now.
Okay. My favorite color is blue. I love winter, and I like vanilla cake. If you don't get this right, then you're not my best friend.
Okay, I know. You don't like vanilla cake because your favorite is chocolate.
Yes. Yeah.
You see, guys, I know her very well.
My bestie.
I just knew when she said vanilla, I was like, that is not her favorite. That's not her favorite flavor. Okay, so next one is myself. I love to create videos of other people. My favorite thing to do is scroll on TikTok.
Okay.
And the last one is I love to sleep.
That's such a tricky one. Oh my goodness.
It's a tricky one.
You don't like sleeping.
You know me so well.
Because I know we watch TikToks together.
Yeah.
And guys, when you're on TikTok, don't forget to follow the My Zone Instagram. What? My Zone Active Kids. I'm so sorry. Don't forget to follow the TikTok Active Kids account where you can find our favorite friends Zoe, Zoshi, and Zaki on different adventures. So yeah, we scroll on TikTok together. Yeah, you don't like sleeping.
I don't like to sleep, guys.
Unless you're sick.
Even if I'm sick, I try to be awake.
But we don't want you sick.
Yes.
Okay,
it's your turn now.
Ooh. Okay.
Please don't give me a hard one.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Okay, this is a tricky one. I love to hang out with Zoe. I love creating content. I love apple pie. It's a bit tricky.
Okay, I know you love creating content.
Yes.
That's true. Do you love apple pie? You love
Let me
food.
give you a hint.
Okay.
Have you ever seen me eat an apple?
Yes. Okay. You don't like the apple pie is not true.
I
But it's still a
don't
little
love
bit tricky
apple pie.
because your favorite is Zoshi. Because Zoshi is
Yes, I love Zoshi. But Zoshi's a boy, guys. Sometimes he's so rough. He just wants to box in karate.
But sometimes he's a really cool friend.
Yes. And I think we have come to the end of our episode with you guys. It was so lovely talking about the kitchen. Something different, something exciting. So maybe you can also leave us a comment on our YouTube channel if you missed the episode, or on our website OneUp2 as to how you are going to make your favorite past pastry treats. Maybe you can also drop by and share with us some of your cookies and cakes. We're excited, friends. But for now, goodbye.
Bye, friends.